Well, welcome everybody to a September 11th stream for Gift. It's Friday today. Past couple days we had pretty good trading days, good analysis, good call outs. Today might take a little bit more easy. Gold up again. Do some analysis on that before we put in a trade. Other than that, let's get started. So I like to start off top down again. Bullish run up. Consolidation month. Right now it seems like September is a consolidation month too. No real direction. The weekly chart, see this demand area over here. There's a lot of buying pressure around the 1925 to 1910 level. Prices always reach that level and kind of moved up from there. Daily chart, we can see the price was respecting this upper end of the wedge. It taps up into there and then pushes down. So even with that, I do feel like we're gonna end up like maybe a little bit more on the short side today. But obviously, if it does go up, then we'll have to execute along. So the 5 o'clock hour push out. Let's do analysis on this. Okay, first we have yesterday's move. We caught this long from 6 o'clock till 7. Then after that, I started to sell off. Asian session, it broke the support. Now it's retraced a bit. It made a lower high from this point. So honestly, I might be looking for a short today. Oh, I don't want to replay, but might be looking for a short today. If this candlestick starts to flip bearish, then I'll be looking for a short entry. And what is that? I might have my... What is this point? This point is 44.40. So if I were to have a 1944, my stop loss would be 1947. Yeah, that's a good trade actually. So once this flips bearish, I'm actually going to put a sell stop at 44. That would indicate that this candlestick is starting to flip bearish. I'll put my stop loss at 48 because if it breaks the upper end of the wick, then there's a high percent chance it'll continue going higher. So I'll be watching. Right now we're in this kind of consolidation range. There is no real direction as of yet. Sell stop is below this area. I think I'll have a buy stop too at 47.50. Let's go. Yeah, 47.50. Now I'm gonna go 48 still actually above this wick because if it breaks this wick, you have room to go up. My Chaco. Go. But just considering the fact that gold has tested this upper end of the wedge over here with some selling pressure, Asian session, it pierced through it. And now with the New York, the 5 o'clock candlestick pushed lower, made a lower high from this point. So you have the high here, made a lower high right here. With that, I feel like there's more selling pressure. It is the end of the week too. People like to take profits end of the week, kind of sell off. Oh yeah. I just got executed on my black bull. I got executed at 44.80. So I'm gonna adjust this. That's when it flipped bearish on my black bull. I guess different liquidity providers have different prices. So I got executed at 44.80. Got my stop loss up here too. My black bull flipped bearish. That's why I got executed. I think we just gotta wait, see if it actually turns out good. If it breaks 44, if I remember seeing this before I started the stream, so if it breaks 44, breaks these lower end of the wicks right here, you have potential to go lower. In my opinion, if you break this area, you can put a stop break even. Get your 40 pips, which is about here. And hold a runner for the rest of the day. I feel like we're gonna get a sell off near the end of the week. The US dollar is kind of strong. It has been strengthening for the last little while. So with that, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a push down, potential break. If it breaks 37, like I remember watching this last night too. If it breaks this area down here, you have clean traffic to the 25, and I feel like that might be a possibility for today too. We'll see. Right now, I'm in a short. I'm gonna put my step-by-step analysis. I don't think I'm gonna make it as long, but we'll try to make it as clear and as concise as we can. We're gonna go 1 there, 2 there, 3 here. While I'm writing this, it's almost breaking 40. It just broke 44, broke that support, so it gives me more confidence, more indication that price is gonna sell off a little bit. That's the thing we had one sister and bearish. It had to move up to start 6 o'clock. It's the same thing as yesterday, right? We had this move down to start 6 o'clock, and then you had the buying pressure over on this candlestick, and this is the complete opposite. You had the buying to start off 6 o'clock, and now you have the selling pressure continuing the 5 o'clock sell. So see how that turns out. But the 3-step analysis here is it retraced from yesterday, so we're expecting continuation. And it broke during agent session, showing there is some selling pressure. We got the sell right when it flipped bearish. Bearish meaning red or selling pressure. And with that resistance being formed at 5 o'clock, I think it was a 3-hour resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hours. Bearish. There we go. Basically it for this trade is nothing too complicated at all. Considering it's Friday, we're gonna get the 40 pips at 40, so still 30 pips away. And then hold a runner for the rest of the day. We broke. Actually, reduce this size a little bit. There we go. So we had this support and resistance. This was created during London session. It started from, oh, whoops. It's not 5 hours, ranging for 3 hours. It's a 30-minute candle. I miswrote that. But so there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 3 hours here kind of formed this range. Price broke. It went higher. This is a liquidity wick. I'm gonna delete this real quick so I can explain it. So this is like the liquidity wick up. Now price kind of pierced lower. So if we break it down to lower time frames here, we could probably see that there was selling pressure. Broke that 44 area. Right, this support that was created. So with that break, I do anticipate it to go lower. Obviously, it just pushed up right now, and I'm at break even. But I feel like there's going to be a continued move downward. I think we'll have to wait and see. Kind of be patient with the price action. This 15-minute finish is green, though. I think I might get out 50% of my position. Ten seconds. Yeah, with this finishing green on the 15-minute, I'm gonna get rid of 50% of my position for a loss. Kind of control risk. It's Friday. You don't want to like lose your profits that you made from the past 2 days. So right now we're at 50% of the position. Controlled risk there, which is pretty good. What's up, throwbacks? How you doing this morning? Thanks for tuning in again. You gonna hop on the wave on Monday? Sounds good. Right now we're in this trade on the short side. I got out 50% for a 10 pip loss. So it's not too bad controlling and managing risk as it's Friday. You don't want to lose it all on a Friday, right? Especially considering the past 2 days are pretty good. This is a good example of controlling risk. Another good example how you can't win every day, but as long as if you control risk, then you'll be in a better position. Because on this trade, I did have that short idea, considering it broke during Asian session. Retrace made a lower high, and I felt like it was going to continue, especially since this candlestick started to flip bearish. But obviously, the market's going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do. Got out 50% once the 15-minute candlestick finished bullish. So I might have this on the 15-minute. Go to reset chart. There we go. Honestly, I might even post that, how we controlled risk on this trade. In reality, I think I should have entered at like 46. That would reduce my risk quite a bit. Would have a better entry, better stop loss, easier to take profit at the 42 area instead of 40. So I'm gonna remember that for next week. Kind of have more cowboyish entries. They're more. I don't know how the. It's not savage entry, but like a better entry price. So then my stop would only be about 150 pips, and then my take profit would still be 40 pips, but probability of it would be better to get there. Yeah, you had bills to pay this week. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, if you have bills to pay your bills and then trade after, right? Next week, we'll try to get it up in your account, the equity, but you gotta be careful with the lot size you use, depending on how much you put in. You gotta be proportionate to your risk, to how much you're willing to risk on your account. It's gotta be proportionate to that. If you're willing to risk 1 to 3% or something, or whatever it may be, really. So once again, I took 50% out once this 6 o'clock candlestick finished bullish. I had that short once the candlestick flipped, but then obviously price retraced. So that's how we reduce the risk. It's only a 10 pip loss, so it's nothing too crazy. Kind of managing the risks, preserving capital on that trade. And now it's pretty good. Now we're almost back at break even. So technically, I think 1943.80 would be break even in theory, technically. If price gets down there. But obviously, we got the 1940.8 as a take profit area. with potential for it to go lower. It is Friday. I feel like there's usually a sell on Friday, especially considering this market structure we're looking at. We had that bullish move up 2 days in a row. We caught this move, and then we caught this move. And then the sell-off happened in the afternoon, or I guess from 8 o'clock. And then what time is that? Yeah, 8 to 10. And then from 10 o'clock throughout lunchtime, it went lower. Asian session opened up higher, and then right at 8:30ish, pierced lowers, broke this support, sold through, retraced all the way. Now we're seeing the same thing again. It's creating another resistance, and with that, it should push lower. Right now on my black bull, I am at break even. So at this point, it reached this resistance level, rejected it. I'm anticipating the 6 o'clock to finish bearish by the end of it. Just considering the 5 o'clock candlestick was bearish, and this one I do feel like you might get a little sell off. People take profits on Fridays, right? So we'll see how that turns out. We'll go to the 15-minute here. It gives us better indication and probably help with the risk management. Right now, the 30-minute is a combination of these two candlesticks, the 6:15 and the 6 o'clock one. So yeah, I think the biggest thing is if it finishes bearish below 1944, that would be the true indication of a sell-off. But as price is kind of just ranging in this area, there is no indication of a sell-off or anything of that sort as of right now, anyways. I'll be honest with you, all Friday ain't my best days. It's very choppy. It's very rare you get like true momentum and a true trend on Friday. So that's why I reduce my risk, especially after that 15-minute finish bullish. I feel like reducing risk was the right call there. Because as of right now, it's kind of stuck in no man's land. Like, yes, it did flip bullish, but as you can see, near the end of the 15-minute candlestick, it finished bullish. Oh, I mean, it flipped bearish, but at the end of the 15-minute candlestick, there was some buying pressure and it finished bullish. And that's the type of moves that happen on Friday. That's why Friday isn't always the best day to trade. There's a lot of choppiness like that. Yeah, honestly though, I'd never trade on Fridays. Yeah, Fridays, I think statistically, according to my trading log and then that journal, statistically have been my bad trades too. Like, yeah, you think you caught a Nasdaq 100 ones. Yeah, you could catch a move. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've caught a move on Friday too, but like the odds and the probabilities are not on your side. There's a lot more computerized trading, a lot more fake outs, a lot more algorithms kicking in. And yeah, people like to take profits on Fridays and go enjoy the weekend, right? End of the week, contracts expire too, especially with stocks and equities. Contracts expire maybe for the markets as well. It's a lot more choppy on this day because you could see yesterday, Thursday, it was a clean breakout. We caught that. Even Wednesday, this was a clean breakout as well, right? Friday, yeah. Now this is heading lower, but it was pretty choppy on the way down. Because now I feel like if this 15-minute finishes bearish below 44, then you're gonna end up pushing the price lower. But other than that, yeah, Fridays are the tougher days. Because honestly, this would not surprise me if this pushed up back above 1944 near the end of the 5-minute candlestick. So we got 4 more minutes on the 5-minute candlestick, but it would not surprise me whatsoever if it pushed above there. Obviously, we're expecting it to go or anticipating for it to go lower near the end of this hour. Let me show you why. I'm gonna go to this other chart I have. It's cleaner. I don't have any rating. So we have the push down on the 30-minute. If this 30-minute finishes bearish, I do think we're gonna head lower to like this 1940 area and potentially to 1937.50. Break this. The safest sells are obviously below here. But if we do break these levels, for example, then we're gonna push down. That's where the runner comes into play. This hour, I am anticipating for it to finish a little bit lower, depending how it goes. Even the 4 hour. What's this low over here? 1940. Yeah, if it breaks the 1940 area, you can see lower high. So you have the high here, lower high, lower high, lower high. Still in this wedge formation. I think my target might be like the 30s today for the runner if it starts selling off. But like I said, there's still 4 minutes for that candlestick and it's pushing up higher. A minute and 40 now, but we'll see. Thanks for the gems. No worries, man. Still improving every day or trying to. I'm still sharing our journey now. Now it's public to everybody. It's like a euro. If there's anything here. Damn, that was a nice push up during London session. Sell off. Kind of retest over here. Yeah, so you sold off. It's gonna be a retest. I think safe sells might be below 49 area. 10 pips for that. It's not bad at all, actually. Channels here, we probably trade that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be rolling solo for the next 7 sessions. I think it is today, all of next week, and then the Monday and the following week. Kyle's gone on vacation. It's gonna be nice for him and his girl. Shout out to both of them. Throwbacks, you a football fan? You watch some football or no? Or are you straight basketball fan? All right, so the 30-minute candle finished. You can see it finished pretty bearish below this area. I'm anticipating for it to go lower. I'm in profits right now, but see how it turns out. That's a crazy 1-minute candlestick though. Holy, that's fat. How much is that? Is there any news? Pretty sure there was no news when I checked yesterday. 30 pip, 1-minute candle. Forex factory. Oh, CPI came out. No wonder. Better than expected. Not bad. That's weird. I didn't see that yesterday. It's all good though. With this news, you did have the push lower. What price did he get to? 41. Yeah, I should enter around 46 area in my opinion. Now I'm thinking about it, but it's all good. Stop's still the same. Stop's gonna be, I think, 47.50 now. Kind of reduce it a little bit. Because if it ends up breaking the high this week, around 46.65. Yeah, if it breaks the highs up here, then the trade's invalid. As long as it stays below that, and considering that this candlestick finished pretty bearish, I do feel like we're gonna get a continuation lower as well. But see how this hour does. Gold can really do anything. Does anything it wants to do. 5-minute candle push lower and then push up. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but we'll see. It was better than expected. Meaning the U.S. dollar should push up. Yeah, we could see that on this Euro trade too. Remember, I said it retested that top on the 15-minute right here. Yeah, with this retest, it pushed lower, and now if you had a sell stop below the candlestick right here, 49, you're 4 pips profit. Yeah, let's get down to this level for your 10 pips. A nice trade called on Euro, actually. There we go. Market's finally taking that information in and selling off or buying the US dollar. Honestly, this post is gonna be nice. It's gonna be a loss on the first 50%, but it's gonna be a pretty good post on how we control risk, how we like to preserve capital, not risk at all. Obviously take a minor loss, but in the grand scale of things or grand scheme of things, it's better to do that. Preserve your capital. Trade on a better volume day from like Monday or Tuesday to Tuesday to Thursday. Mondays are kind of slow, but I feel like Mondays do offer at least one clean opportunity. But yeah, we'll be watching it, patiently waiting. This is a nice liquidity grab though on the 15-minute. That's technically the start of the 30-minute too. So we'll see how that turns out. How this turn out? This price went to 41, 42 area. Still has room to continue. If I look at the dollar index, guess only the daily is available for this one, but you can see that push down. Now it's pushing up. Do feel like if you get a break above here, you're gonna get a nice push up on the dollar index, and I feel like that's gonna happen into next week. So I might be looking for more shorts on gold next week, for example, but we'll see how that turns out. Oh, this one's delayed. Interesting. Oh, they updated their trading view. I had the real dollar index as blue, but I don't know where to get that now. Oh, watch this right here. There we go. Dollar index. Yeah, it's pushing up higher, so we should see a little sell off. Gold. US 30 is heading a little bit lower. Interesting. I just want to look at this. I'm not gonna trade it, but I was thinking this was gonna go up though on USD CAD. Yeah, after this 5 o'clock finished bullish, I felt like this was gonna grab liquidity. So 70, and now would it go to almost 90? Yeah, 20 pips over here. Had potential to go up higher. These are all the ones we used to trade. I mean, we still do time to time. We'll do analysis on those, but other than that, sticking to these. Five more minutes in this 15-minute candlestick formation. Might reduce risk even further, to be honest. But I think we'll wait and see how the 30-minute finishes. If this 30-minute finish is bullish, then yeah, I'll reduce risk. Still lower than this top part, and I do feel like can let it run. I mean, well, it's only 27 pip loss if it does reach up here. But the potential is there, so I'll probably just hold it. I mean, we did have this break. I don't think it went 40 pips, so maybe it went 40 pips from the high. So if I did enter around like 46, yeah, I should have entered around 46. That was the 40 pips right there. I entered on this break on the 610 candlestick when it broke this low over here. But now with it retracing, you got to be careful a little bit. And if it does break the high, then I'll be out of this trade. I'll post it too. Show how we control risk. It also shows it's tough to be profitable every day in the markets, right? That's why no one's a 100% winner. I think we had a post on that in our blog. How it's not impossible, but extremely difficult to be 100%, to have a 100% win rate. This is a perfect example right here. 2 good days yesterday, and now it's considering this candlestick is finishing bullish. I mean, we still have 15 more minutes, but considering it's finishing bullish, now if it breaks above the high over here, 46, yeah, I'm gonna reduce it. I'm gonna put it at like 47.30. There we go. Be about 525 pip loss on the other 50% with the 10 pip loss on the first 50%. Euro's dropping though. I feel like gold might have more fake outs than like actual Forex pairs. So let's see USD CAD too. Where's the screen list? Yeah, USD CAD was the play. I should stuck to that. This is probably gonna hit like 132. Potentially break to 7 o'clock. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll give it room to move as well. Built up enough equity over the past few days. Some good trades to actually let this trade move a little bit. So it's a 5 minute. I'm gonna go to 15 again. Honestly, don't even be surprised if this finishes bullish, but the next one kind of moves up a little bit and then goes lower. We got 4 seconds left in this candlestick. But I am a forever bull on gold for a while, especially with the elections coming up. I feel like gold is going to shoot up to like 2,500 within a year. 2,000, 2,500. It'll get up there again. I'll be ready for that too. Honestly, especially with this wedge formation happening, I do want to see a sell off first before going up. I do feel like if you break the lower end of this wedge, it'd be pretty beneficial. You're gonna get a nice little pullback, and then with that, get a move up from there. But you know, if it respects the lower end of the wedge and just pushes up too, that's not bad at all either. So get a buy over there, breaks this upper end of the wedge, and pushes up higher. Safest buys are obviously going to be above these wicks. From here to here is about 200 pips easily. Clean move in my opinion. But yeah, let's stick with this trade. Man, Friday trading, never liked it. I'm going to keep that in mind for following weeks. quote from Motivation app. Let's read it. Haters don't really hate you. They hate themselves. You're a reflection of what they wish to be. Oh yeah, man. I watch NFL. My team's the Ravens. You're a Cowboys fan? Damn. You're not a Falcons fan, man? I thought with you being in Atlanta. Well, I guess Cowboys are America's team. Got a pretty good team this year too. They always have a good team, but their offense is loaded. Three solid receivers, strong running back, always one of the best offensive lines in the game, and Dak's contract year should be a pretty good one. Raiders, man, Raiders had so much potential, and John Gruden just like blew them up. They had Cooper, Mac. You could have drafted some solid people. Oh, you're from? Oh yeah, you are from Denver. That's true. You live in Atlanta, I guess from Denver. Yeah. Does that make you a Broncos fan? Broncos are rough right now. But did you watch the game yesterday? That was a good game. Mahomes is crazy. Oh, granddad's from Oakland. That's sick. It's an OG Raiders fan, man. You're playing 2K21. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm guessing you didn't catch the Lakers game too, eh? It's gonna be Lakers Clippers. That's gonna be a sick Western Conference final. Yeah, I'm so happy football's back. Get to watch Lamar, my boy, play every Sunday. That's a good tradition. I swear. All day, 11 o'clock. Well, Mountain Time, then 2 o'clock. You're pissed the Rockets fucked up. Yeah, the thing with the Rockets is Harden and Westbrook are, in theory, unguardable, and I feel like the only people that could guard them is themselves because they do dumbass mistakes. Like what Harden had went like 2 of 11 from the field, 16 of 20 from the free throw line. So many turnovers because they just do dumb mistakes when they get into a kind of bad streak. Still gonna be Clippers Lakers. So that's gonna be a sick one. As for who wins that, we'll have to wait and find out. Kawhi, PG versus 80 and LeBron. LeBron's playing fucking crazy right now too. He looks so fast, so refreshed. Still jumping so high, his head's hitting the rim. Your Nuggets are gonna be out tonight. I think the game's tonight, right? Sorry to let you know, but it's over. Damn, this is a slow day. Choppy, fucking slow. This is hours finishing a little bit bullish. There's a 4 hour. A little bit bullish too. I hope the next 5 minute finish is bearish. If it does, we're in a good situation. If it doesn't, I might exit. Call it a day. There's no real direction today. Now I'm looking at it. It could be a bullish setup for the upper end. How's a daily looking? Liquidity wave push up. 5 more minutes in the hour. I'm gonna keep it on the 5 minute. I want to see the quick movement right now. There we go. 15-minute kind of made the resistance, pushing lower. Oops. Take a quick look at the markets right now. Kind of green, 0.5%, give or take a little bit. Futures on the metals are red. Lean hogs shooting up. Shooting cattle. Lumber retraced quite a bit. Yeah, nothing really. What about oil? Oil's heading down a little bit. Maybe that's why USD CAD's going up. Yeah, oil, natural gas, and down a little bit. This is crazy. Pushing up higher. Honestly, we'll see. There's what, 2 more minutes left till close. Don't want to rush in and out. I already took 50% off on the 6 o'clock bullish finish. We'll see how the next hour opens. Next 4 hour, technically, too. If it pushes lower, I'm gonna get out. If it pushes higher, I'm gonna see if it creates that lower wick. Right now, we have this mini resistance being created right here. So 1 more minute, 30 seconds actually. Honestly, if I take an L on this trade, I'm gonna be pretty happy. I feel like the risk was very well controlled on this trade. It's the one thing we always preach to: control that risk. So let's go through it. So the hour finished. Hour, you can see big liquidity grab. 30-minute bullish. This is pushing down lower to start. With that push down lower, I'm gonna see if I can get out for a little bit of a profit. Oh, this 4 hour, how's that look? 4 hour, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get out around like 44 area. 44, yeah, there it goes. Put it at 44, 1944. So my TP's down there. We'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna exit. I have my button on the X on my broker at the moment. So I still like the 30-minute close, and as this one open, this might just be a liquidity wick to push up higher, right? So that's the one thing I'm being kind of cautious of at this moment. So we'll see how that turns out. There we go. I actually got a 44.50, so I took a 3-pip gain on that. Well, I'm gonna post this right away. Watch how we control risk at gift, right? It's one thing that lacks in trading is how to control risk. So I'm gonna save this, send it to myself, post it on the gram. Yeah, the other thing is with the hour candlestick, this one finishing bullish, this one opening lower. I feel like this one's gonna push up higher. That's usually what happens in this sort of case. So I have to redo that picture actually. Give me a sec. put it on the 15-minute. There we go. Honestly, feel like this is a 7 o'clock liquidity grab to push up, but I'm not gonna take any more trades. I think one trade on a Friday is good enough, right? Yeah, for sure. Throwbacks will bring up Bitcoin. I'm gonna post this on social media how to control risk, and then I'll pull up Bitcoin. Made the Instagram post. Gonna put it on Twitter. I don't know why I didn't post it Twitter from here too. Whoops, I put September 111th. Sick. Oh damn, there's Chan. He liked it. That's sick. But honestly, retrospect, it's only a 7 pip loss. Yesterday's pip gain was pretty huge. Even the day before, pip gain was pretty big. So taking a loss is fine. It's Friday too, right? Control the risk. And now if you look at the chart, it is perfect example why. And even with this, right? Control the risk, got out for profit. And that long would have been nice too. I was thinking about it. That I wasn't too confident, but yeah, now that long, that 7 o'clock hour wick, and yeah, it's gonna push up higher, higher. Gonna post this on Facebook, then we'll check out the Bitcoin chart. All right, give me a second. Throwbacks. Few more minutes, and take a look at your charts. Right, it's on Facebook now. Log out of that. So we got this post up on all the social media handles. How to control risk. Obviously, it's on a live stream. It's pretty good overall, to be honest. No complaints whatsoever. And now it's pushing up. That buy stop would have been nice, but it is what it is, right? We'll watch it. Did call the buys down here. Obviously didn't execute on it, but we can delete these arrows. Delete that, delete that, delete that. There we go. And we'll just keep this up right here. This up over here. I'm gonna put an arrow here. Long were called, comma space, 7 o'clock a.m. Candle liquidity grab was called as well. This one is like a higher risk. Yeah, you can say a higher risk trade. No real direction, but price action was indicative. Was indicating long, was indicating long. So one thing about being nimble and adaptive too, right? Like first I was short, it did break down, but now look, this is a push up right here. I do feel like we're going to get a continued push up as well. So we'll see how that turns out. I mean, maybe 30, 40 more pips up to this point. What's that? 56, maybe 54, 55 ends up today. But with the push up like this now, on the 15, how's the 30 look? Yeah, with the 30-minute push up like this, I do feel like you can get up to like 52 area. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's pull a Bitcoin for throwbacks though. All right, here's a Bitcoin chart, throwbacks. Remember how we were talking about it 2 weeks ago? Remember how I said that this is going to break down? You want this support, kind of this range to be created. Right now you're in this range. I feel like you're going to get the buys above this level, and it could make new highs depending how the market does. And then obviously you're going to get the sells below this level. And both are going to be defined. Like, let's say the buy above here happens. Your risk is going to be something like 7%, maybe $700, maybe even less. If you want to control it, maybe 500 or something. You bought it earlier this week? Yeah, I guess earlier this week it started creating the range, but it's pretty well defined, right? Like you got your body support there, resistance over there. So any break above, control your risk. You're gonna have a pretty conservative stop down here, pretty tight stop over here, $500. If it breaks below, same thing, right? But I do feel like you're gonna continue to move up. This might just be a pullback or grabbing more orders for it to push on higher. We'll see though. Right now it's in a range. There's no real direction on it. No real point to trade it as of right now. So trying to get along, yeah. No, I feel like cryptos are gonna go up too. So getting along is a good play. Think you gotta wait for the confirmation to happen though. Yeah, I did tell you the 10, 1200 as a support. And that is the support here. I mean, if you did buy at the support, that's pretty good. Because then you're reducing your risk a little bit. I think I remember I told you that too. Where was it? I think it was based off the weekly. Yeah, around this weekly area, it created a support. So I feel like that support is pretty good at that point. And if you did buy like 10,200, that is a fucking sick entry, man. Good job. Yeah, I remember I did call that on one of the earlier streams from like last week or earlier this week too. But yeah, now you got that support. If you bought down there, that's perfect. Even if you buy here, if you're thinking it's going to long, you're assuming your risk, and your risk is going to be like what? Maybe, like, let's say even if you bought it at 10,200, risk is maybe going to be like $300. What percent is that? Let's go 400. If you bought it at 10,300, then it's going to be $400, about like a 3.5%, 4% risk. It's not too bad because your potential gain to the highs is about 15%. And then if it breaks the highs, then yeah, obviously it could continue higher. Right now you're in a range though. That's why it's not my cup of tea. Oh, you're scalping it. No entry. Yeah, fair enough. Scalping's good too. Man, with this 30-minute candlestick pushing up, I feel like I can continue it. Man, I think 54 as a target might be pretty good for this trade. 54, 50, yeah, 54 for sure. 53 even. Between 52 and 54, I think that's going to be the upper end of this trade right now. Not more minutes for this 30-minute candlestick to close, but I mean, all signs are pointing upwards. So if it gives me an entry around 48, I might take it. 48 to 52, might as well take it, right? You and anything else? Throwbacks? Just Bitcoin, crypto? You do the Tron Casino yet, or anything like that? Oh, I forgot to put this on the website. Fuck. Ah, whatever. Next time. There we go. It's a 5-minute look. Do feel like you can continue push upwards, but you never know what happens, right? So liquidity wick, yeah, pushing up. There's potential. I mean, like I said, 52 might be a good target today, so that's the thing. If I can get 48 to 52, I'll be pretty happy with that. Actually, yo, even 49 to 53, it's not a bad one. Got an entry of 49.50. Half position. You're gonna go for 30 pips. End up profitable on the day. Put an arrow here. Go 15-minute. Put a long entry at 49.50. Little stop is gonna be like 47. Half position. TP, honestly, 53.50. I'm gonna go like 52.50. End up with 30 pips for the day. So that would only be a 23 pip. 53. 52. Okay, I said 52. It'll reach, so we're at 52. Basically a 25 for 25 pip trade. Half position. I'm gonna gauge how this closes, but if I don't like it, I might just get out at break even. Like the trade didn't happen, so gonna gauge it, see how it closes and everything. 5 minute. Yeah, the 5 minute ain't looking so fly right now. But if it does break above this area, I do feel like we're gonna continue long up to like 54, 52. So 52 is take profit. I'm gonna see how, what is it, 2 more minutes for the 30-minute to close. Hour looks pretty nice. I'm anticipating a continued move up. 52 target, 25 pip for 25 pip. So that'd be an 18 pip positive day. Then I just redo the post. can get on my Twitter and everything. Give me a sec. Put 1952 for my take profits. Secure that. Go to here.
I'm thinking of how best can I do this? I mean, how can I do what I'm doing better than I did the last time? I'm always trying to improve my performance. I think that's one thing I must continue to do.
So the next 30-minute candlestick opened up. I'm gonna make the post after this trade. It's gonna be a pretty good one on risk management and then being nimble and adaptive. So no point in doing it right now. Get that mini pop up at 52. I'm good for the day. Ooh, that's close. So close. What did this get to? 34. Yeah, that was a 10 pip right there. And now with the push up. Interesting how that worked out. Five-minute. Yeah, we'll see how this one turns out too. When's this 5-minute finish? 2 more minutes. Honestly, just one push up, and then I'm gonna be out on both, or out in total. And yeah, how did USC CAD turn out? Didn't even hit 132. Wow. I feel like the Friday choppiness might get me out of this trade again, so we'll see how it goes. Yep, I'm out of that trade. Hit the stop loss. Choppy day. Very choppy. Well, at least we controlled risk today. That's what matters, right? So one of the biggest things with trading is controlling and managing your risk, making sure you preserve your capital and always have enough for the next trade, right? Not a deep pullback though. Wow. That was a 5-minute look. Yeah, that was a deep one. Yeah, deep pullback. Interesting. Friday choppiness right there. That's a perfect example of the Friday choppiness. Let's call it a day soon here. Let's enjoy the rest of the Friday and the weekend. Long as we're called down here, obviously we did control risk, so it's nothing too bad today. Got the risk management post up. Gonna make the blog post on that, show how to control risk, what we do on a day-to-day basis for that. I feel like it'll help in general, right? So second, you go to the profile. I'm gonna redo that post. Damn, this might actually continue higher. That is interesting right there. But honestly, it's better to preserve your capital and control risk than actually have that risk associated with the trade. Post it on there. Perfect. Honestly, don't be surprised if we see a continued run up here. 53, 54 area. Easily could hit that. You know what? I'm gonna call 53. I think it does hit 53 today. So not in a trade, but the long calls were there. I feel like the price it could reach is there too. 30-minute actually looks like a nice liquidity grab now. And with it pushing higher, especially the 15-minute, I feel like the next 15 minutes is going to get that last push you need for the day. So we'll see how that turns out. Excuse me. A 5 minute push up. Honestly, let's just watch it. Might as well watch it and then end the stream around like 8. 2 hour day, not bad. Oh, is it gonna hit 53? Will target be hit today? It will be actually, I think. 15-minute push up. Yeah, it's only what, 4 pips away. That was a 1 minute look. Yeah, I think you're gonna push up. Not this 50-minute, maybe the next one. We'll see though. Or the 5 minute or whatever it happens. It's gonna get that initial pop. You already broke above. Look at the 50-minute big liquidity grab. Push above. 53 seems like the target today. So I guess the nimble and adaptive trade was right. I think I should have waited though until like 47. That would have been a better entry. But at least risk was controlled. At least the trades were called, right? Can't ask for much more than that. Throwbacks. Who do you have today? Toronto or Celtics for Game 7? Oh, you back now? Oh, I was just asking you, who do you have for Game 7 tonight? The Celtics or the Raptors? Unfortunately, I think the Clippers are going to win against your Nuggets, man. I'm sorry about that. But oh, you didn't miss much. I was just explaining this trade breakdown, explaining how it has potential to hit 53, which it literally just did. So that trade call was actually perfect right there. Oh, you got Celtics tonight, eh? Honestly, yeah, I could see them winning, but I feel like if Siakam performs, then the Raptors gonna win. Like even if Siakam plays like half of what he's capable of, he's gonna win. So we'll see how that turns out. I ain't gonna lie, they get a small position here, so think about being adaptive on the trade. nimble and adaptive. Yeah, this move down was a fake out. I feel like the 1 minute gave the good indication of it, especially when it started pushing up. That was the true indication. 53 targets were hit. So everything was good. I'm gonna put the arrow here. Put on text. 1953 target was hit. So it's on record. That was a good trade, honestly. From the shorts to the longs, risk management to the nimbleness and being adaptive. I'll remember that going into next week. You're helping me out for real. Yeah, no problem, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Build up a community from scratch and see how it goes. Because I actually do love trading. It's fun on a day-to-day basis. It's so much fun. Can do it day in, day out. Do it every day, really, right? So yeah, Siakam is on a slump. You can't wait. Yeah, when you trade next week, we'll come up with like a risk management setup for you, depending how much you deposit into your account. I mean, don't go too much and don't risk too much either. Because I remember last time you put quite a bit on it. I think you put like on $100 account, you risk quite a bit, if I recall correctly. So, but no, what you're aiming for is maybe like 5% a day, based off like 1 to 3% risk, and only trade a certain time frame. Like I trade 6 to 9, or even 6 to 8. Today again, I guess we'll be done around 8. So yeah, no, it's a pretty solid in general. Yeah, you're gonna get it done nice. That's what it's about. Man, in hindsight, I like this trade call over here. Really should have executed after this 7 o'clock candlestick went down. That's what I called too, right? I'm like, this is finishing bullish. 7 o'clock open, you're gonna get a liquidity grab and then push up. That would have been the perfect long opportunity there. At that point, you're at like what, 100 pips almost. So I'm gonna keep that in my notes for next week. Probably get an analysis session done and a simulation session done over the weekend. Get a good analysis for sure. Probably pre-football on Sunday. Still in this wedge, break above here is easy buys, break below, easy sells. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Man, if I had like crazy balls, I would have entered down here. That would have been the perfect entry over here. Just hold that trade. All honesty, you could see this go up to like 55, 60 area, maybe potentially. Keep an eye out for it. As for me, I'm done for the day. I actually did end up in a little bit of profit after that low key long I took. So the risk management was controlled. That was a nice wick down. I should have waited a little bit longer, but I guess I got it on the way up. Ended up, I think, maybe like 7, 10 pips profit, but leaving Friday on a profitable note, which is always good. I'm going to actually make the blog post while we're on here. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's been a grind though. It's been like a long grind. Still improving, man. Still trying to get better every day. Trying to get better every day. Website's coming along pretty nicely too. YouTube channel's popping up quite a bit. I'm gonna this weekend. I'm gonna see if I get more followers. I'm gonna follow a bunch of pages. Take Kyle's girlfriend's advice. Yeah, you can hit me up on Twitter at any time. Hit me up on Twitter anytime you need to. How do I check total views on here? Oh, I think it's on the site. Damn, we hit 1K views. Look at that. 27. Yeah, it's popping up slowly but surely. Website has a lot of information on it, so funny thing is, last week, near the end of the week, I told Chan to or Kyle to virtually smack me if I traded anything else besides gold. So you want me to check TRX? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna actually give me a moment. Okay. There we go. Whoops, I don't want that. I'm gonna hide that. There we go. Are you gonna send your Tron chart? You want me to look at that? Or what did you want over there? Yeah, I'm gonna post this trade up on social media, the nimble and the adaptive one. Then we'll go from there. Let's see if this link works. Yeah, that worked. Do Tron chart, eh? That's how you send the link, though. Nice, you got it down. Props, man. Good job. But yeah, that's how you send chart. You're on what time frame here? 12, 13. I'm missing. Oh, you're on the 1 hour. 1 hour buy stop above here. Interesting. Let me actually pull it up on my chart. TRX. Tron. Tron to tether, I guess, but is there another Tron? TRX. Let's go USD. Wait, what do you have? You have Tron to USD. Okay. Let's look at it. Yeah, I feel like you got the support here. That's a good support. Right now, it kind of broke this mini downtrend it was forming, right? Obviously, cryptos is 24/7, so you potentially gonna get a nice move. Yeah, this pullback with today finishing pretty bullish. Your buy stop, you said, is somewhere above here, right? I'm gonna go recently history. Let's check out your buy stop. Your buy stop is gonna be around like 4 cents. Where's the 4 cents? Yeah, yo, honestly, above 4 cents, that is a pretty solid entry above that area. Because if you zoom in to how yours is, oh, this is tether still, my bad. There we go. Honestly, I think the buy stop at the 4 cent mark you have above here, a little bit high. Like you do have the hour formation. If it breaks above here, so 3 cent, 360. I guess you want to put in cent terms, 0.036. Breaks above there, you can have your buy stop above here. So maybe even like 3.7 have your buy stop. It's like a 15% risk you're going to assume, but the gain could be pretty massive. Or even if you wanted to buy it now, you could assume your risk at like 6%, whatever that may be regarding your total equity, your portfolio, and then go up. I do feel like this is a pretty good long play. You had a bull move up, little pullback. I feel like you can get another run up, especially considering what you were saying earlier in the week about the Tron coin, Tron Casino popping up. So we'll see. Maybe on a pullback, if you get it around like 0.033, not a bad entry. Be careful though, man. Always have your stop loss set. Control your risk, right? It's tough to gauge Tron. I don't feel like there's enough volume, but if Bitcoin goes up, then Tron will go up too, in a sense, right? Bitcoin's the leading one for that. Did you catch that? Throwbacks? Everything I said? Damn, that was a pretty good trade call there, to be honest. Not bad at all. Done for the day, 4 hour finish bullish, but I mean, the volume's going to die down soon here. I'm going to rewind. No problem. You're caught up now. Thanks. Yeah, pullback. Honestly, with Tron, with that pullback that I was showing you, if it pulls back, you can enter a long, but assume your risk. Like if it breaks that daily candlestick low, here, I might as well just pull it up again. If it breaks this daily candlestick low right here, whatever that may be, 0.0315 breaks. Okay, let's just say 0.0312. Give it a little bit of room to move. If it breaks that, then your stop loss should be there. But other than that, it should continue to go up just from the structure and the formation. Obviously, I don't trade it as much. I'm not too certain of it, but you can always draw an idea. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do in this scenario. Yeah, it is very bullish. I feel like cryptos in general always have room to move up. There's a lot more volume. I feel like there's a lot more day trading and like intraday trading when it comes to cryptocurrencies as of right now. Volume has increased, but the price hasn't really gone up in a sense. Right, got all the posts up. Are you following all the social media handles from Facebook to Instagram? Actually, you are following Instagram and Twitter, but we have a Facebook page too. If you want to check it out, all posting the same stuff, trying to get the following going up. So it's working out pretty nicely as of right now. Let me check Twitter. Oh yeah, fair enough. I feel like Facebook has kind of died down in a sense. So how old are you anyways? You might be like my age generation. Seem like it. Look at this kid too. Damn, another trade in there. So you know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream. Make this blog post real quick, and then call it a day. Enjoy the weekend and everything, right? That's what trading's for. Probably study some real estate, send out some emails, and then yeah, enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend with it. Once again, thanks, throwbacks, tuning in. True viewer. Appreciate the support. everything. Hope you have a good weekend. I'm gonna be rolling solo for I guess today included 7 sessions. Other than that, have a good day.